Hey budget besties, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shawnee and I'm sharing my journey to financial freedom, $1 at a time. Around here, we don't compare, we don't judge, we just mind our money and keep it real. If you want to support the channel, go ahead, tap that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. It's a free way to help other people find this space. In today's video, we're going to be cash stuffing $705. So let's get into it. We're going to go ahead and start with cash wallets. I have already scanned my receipts. I will leave my code for Fetch. And so if you are unfamiliar, Fetch is an app on your phone where you scan all your receipts from anything that you may purchase. And those receipts build up points, and those points can earn you gift cards. I will leave my code, so if you don't already have it, you can use my code. You will get points and I will get points, and you also could tell other people about your code, and when they use your code, you get additional points and they get points as well for scanning that first receipt. And I want to say, you get 2,000, I get 2,000, and so on, okay? So we're going to take these ones and sit this to the side. I don't know if I have any change. Let's see what's going on. I want to go ahead and thank you all so much for being so supportive. I know I have shared that I've had so much loss, and I'm still trying to be your little sunshine in the process. So just know that I am still human. If you feel like I have an outburst of tears, just know that I am making it through and I am okay. We all go through it. It is what it is. But I definitely will be missing my loved ones. All right, so let's see what we have left. So in groceries, out of $250, let's see what we got going on. I don't know why my money's never organized. So we have 20, 30, 40, 55. We're actually going to take this money here and we're going to use it in today's cash stuffing. So we need to make some room for it, okay? So meaning I gotta revamp this right here. Uh-oh. All right. In gas, I did pretty good considering I had to do a lot of driving. I actually was able to say goodbye to my aunt before she passed. I whispered in her ear. That message I whispered in her ear, I will keep to myself. But just know I said something along the lines of, you do not have to suffer and be in pain anymore. And I know you're going to be in a better place. Something along those lines, okay? So I have $30 out of 50 left over. All right. So in groceries, we're going to go ahead and do our typical $250. I don't know why I said $250, but $250 has been working so far. I got a feeling, you all know I want to plan for a family and all that coming here soon. I'm pretty sure that's going to get a little higher. And this is just me, and I think it's expensive for me, I guess. It's because I eat organic and I try to eat anti-inflammatory because I have PCOS. So yeah, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. All right. So my aunt that recently passed, she was suffering from breast cancer. We just didn't know how much. We actually, as a family, thought she was actually okay. We didn't really think she was going to pass. We thought, I think we thought as a family she was in the early stages. And if you're wondering why we had that thought, she didn't want any of us to see her while she was going through her cancer journey. But my first time seeing her since the cancer had, or since the cancer diagnosis, was saying goodbye to her in the hospital. And it really broke my heart because she looked nothing like how she normally will look. She looked like a completely different person. And that really, that really broke me to know that she, was going through that. But she has amazing children. My cousins are amazing. She has amazing grandkids. So Yeah, so rest in peace to her. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We're going to add 50 into our gas. And that's all we're going to do here, okay? So we are done with our cash wallet. We're going to go ahead, take our cash wallet and move it on out the way. All right. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hop over into the funeral binder and grieve our money, okay? So we're going to start in trash, and trash is going to get $10. And I think after this, we should be done adding to trash for, or we should be done with this first 200 for trash, because this is an ongoing stuffing. So let's see if we have 200. If we do, I'm going to go ahead and pay this bill. 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. Yes, we have our 200. We're going to color in our last trash can. And when I go and pay this, I am going to make it my business to clear this off. If you ever get any matte vellum, I had to learn the hard way. You have to use like a dry erase marker. You can't use a permanent marker. So just know that, because you would mess it up. And I did kind of mess this up, but it's okay. We're going to go ahead and use this. I grew up in a household where we were using dead batteries and putting it in the freezer trying to revive them, okay? So it's fine. So we'll go ahead and put this back in here for now, but we are done we'll be paid up, for a good 6 months, but I'm still going to keep stuffing this. I cannot talk today. Oh my goodness. All right. HOA. You all know, if you watched me before, I just do not like paying into HOA. So I'm going to add $70. I gotta stop singing. All right. So in HOA, we're supposed to pay $250. I'm going to start complaining because there are people who pay like $500 to $1,000 a month, and this is just yearly. Some people pay this probably a month or more than this a month, and I live in a small neighborhood, which is probably why it's not super expensive. Most of the people that live in my neighborhood are in the Navy, okay? And if you're wondering, no, I am not in the Navy. 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 250. Do I really have 250? Hold on. 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240. Am I really done with HOA? You guys, there is no way that I have $250 in here. You know what? I don't trust my math. Let's go back. We are in remediation. I already know this is 150. Can I really 20, 40, 60, 80, 10, 20. You guys, I got my HOA money and I didn't even know it. That's 2 things. And this is due January the 1st. Oh my goodness, I did not realize I would be completing this today as well. Listen, let me have this, okay? I've been crying. I did not realize that we will be coloring in all of these hearts that's left over. And I already explained, do not judge my coloring, okay? I am not a colorer. I've already told you I am not an artiste. So don't judge me, okay? I have all the money from my HOA. I am happy. Yay. Okay, let me stop. Okay, cool. I still don't like paying it. I don't care how much more cheap my HOA is. All right, so moving on from that excitement, we're going to add into my car insurance. My boyfriend is about to actually pay for 6 months, and then I start this back up in May myself. So shout out to my babe. All right, so we have 150, 70, 80, 85. So we have 185. And I added what? 100. So let's color in some cars. All right, cool. Yep, still can't color. Let's see, you go back here. All right. Car maintenance, I am going to add $25. 20 and a 5. And we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. My car is paid off. But I really want an SUV, but I really don't want another car note, okay? Let's see. We're going to come on over here to my Verizon, and Verizon is going to get $40. Now we have 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 20, 40, 55. 155. And I added 40. I think I am going to, I don't have a 40, so I'm going to take a 20. And we're also going to take this 20 right there. And the goal for Verizon is 500 because I told you when I am out on maternity leave, I am going to make sure that my cell phone bill is paid, okay? Utilities, I am going to add $25. So we're going to take a 20 and a $5 bill. Now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 55. I added 25, 25. So let's take let's take a 20. And how do I do 25? Do I have a 5? Yep, I have a 5 right here. Oh yeah. You guys, I'm so proud that I have not cried so far. So let's keep up this momentum. I think I cry a lot now because as a kid, I was told to suck it up so much. And I'm making up for all the times I was not allowed to cry as a child. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it, okay? So for, this is renewals, we are going to add a $20 bill. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, $105. And we added $20. So these are $10 circles in case you can't see it. All right, cool. And that is it for us grieving some money. We grieved a lot of money today. All right, so we're going to take our funeral binder. It's kind of heavy. Take our funeral binder and get this one out of the way. Next, we are going to hop on over to my Stay Ready binder. If you hear plane noises, I don't live far from a naval base, so sorry. I can't tell them when they can and can't fly. All right, so in my Stay Ready binder, we are going to come back here to my vision. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, vision right here. And to vision, I am going to add this last $50 bill here. Vision, we have 100, 200, 50, 70, 80, 280. And we added 100. I'm sorry, we added 50. Lord Jesus. As you all know, I do wear glasses and contacts. And I was so happy to know that I am not the only person that does not have the best vision. I think I colored in too many. Oh, well, it's going to stay colored in today. All right. Let's make sure we're not missing anything in here. I want to go here to my miscellaneous. And in miscellaneous, we are going to add $20. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. Let's color off this $20 here. Is anyone excited about the fall? Now where I am, the fall is not falling too much, but it's not as hot as it is in the summer. We have some crazy humidity where I'm from, and yeah, I don't enjoy being hot. I wouldn't even say I enjoy being cold. I like being comfortable. The only part that I hate, in the spring and in the fall is a lot of rain. Rain. Manifest, I'm also adding money to this, and I am going to add a $20 bill. And so now we have $60 here. These are $20 circles. I don't even know what I'm manifesting right now, but whatever it is, come to me and be good to me when you come. All right, so we're gonna put this up in here. And last, in this Stay Ready binder, I am going to add money to my maternity leave, and I'm going to add $25. This is the money that came out of my wallet. All right, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150. All right, and that is it with our Stay Ready binder. I'm gonna go ahead, move this out the way so we can get into the next one. Next, I'm gonna hop on over to my YOLO binder. We are going to add money into electronics, and I am going to add $25. So let's get a 20 and a 5. Okay, so we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150. Let's color in one more heart. Once I get this filled, I'm going to use a nice chunk of this to pay myself back because I did buy a new laptop. And then we're also going to add money into our rollover section. $30 is going to be added there. And while we're adding, let's go ahead and get our $1 bills in here as well too. All right, so we are done with our YOLO binder. We're going to take this and we're going to move this on out of the way. Lastly, we're going to be adding into reclaiming my joy. I was about to say reclaiming our joy. Reclaiming my joy binder. This is more so the holidays. I told you all, like, I hadn't been celebrating the holidays because they just make me so sad now. And so I want to add, let's see, into Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. And Valentine's Day is going to get 2 10s. Let's see. We already have a 20, so we have 20, 30, 40. Let's get this on up in here. And I think with my aunt passing, it's probably going to make it a little harder for me. But you know what? I told myself this was the last year that I wasn't going to I'm sorry, this was the last year that I was going to, I'm about to mess up this matte vellum. This is going to be the last year. Let's actually do red. This is the last year that I was going to stop celebrating the holidays out of grief. So, and we're going to start next year getting back into the swing of enjoying the holidays because I still have a life here to live to myself, okay? So, Valentine's Day would be the first holiday. All right, we are going to come over, make sure this is dry. Come over to Mother's Day, and we're going to add this last $10 bill, which will make it $20 that I have total. All right. For Mother's Day, I have learned, like with my mama, I'm going to stop buying expensive stuff because I got this lady some ear pods. She don't use them. I got her a steamer because she wanted to, you know, start steaming her clothes. And I got her a good steamer too. She doesn't use it. My brother got her one of those vacuum cleaners where, like, you know, it just randomly, you know, a robot vacuum where it goes around and vacuums your floor periodically. She doesn't use it. And so I'm going to just start getting her gift cards at this point. So that's why the goal is so low at $100. All right. If you've made it to the end, I appreciate you for real. Go ahead and tap that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's a free way to show love and help the channel to grow. If you've missed any videos, no worries. Links are in the description, and I have left some cards throughout the video if you would like to catch up. I'll be back next week for another cash stuffing video. Until next time, mind your money, $1 at a time. I'm clocking out. Peace.